What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? Right now, you're hanging with Mr. Jackson. We about to get in this reaction, y'all. How Elon Musk is destroying his own wealth with Tesla, y'all. But I know a lot of people is upset, yo, because everybody thought that they voted for Donald Trump, but they ain't just vote for Donald Trump. They voted for Elon Musk because he took over, y'all. I don't know. I think if Donald Trump had Elon Musk, he probably would have did a little bit. He would have did good. And only that, y'all, they thought, Donald Trump was gonna be American great again, but he really working for the man Putin, y'all. He trying to ruin America. And now these mega people start to realize that, yo, they out there speaking. Even the Republicans speaking against Donald Trump now, yo, especially Elon Musk, y'all. It's tearing the economy. It's just tearing the whole economy up, y'all. But enough of that. You better go ahead and get into this reaction, man. Let's get into it, man. And let me know how y'all feel about Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Yo, down low in the comments, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get it, man.
Elon is going broke.
100% tariffs on Tesla. Hey, Canada's not playing. Hey, I'm with it.
Give me a minute, because I have some good news.
That is crazy.
The first victim of these tariffs is Elon Musk. He lost a $66 million contract for Starlink with Ontario.
Elon Musk's Tesla is in serious trouble as global sales plummet. The latest figures from China show shipments dropping 49%. The latest figures from Europe show sales dropping 50%.
Dang.
The Chinese numbers are interesting because in China overall, electric vehicle sales are up 82%.
And y'all, he can't blame nobody but himself, man. He wanted to be the face of America, even though he ain't even from America. He from South Africa, yo. And you know, he all about white power. He don't really look white. He look Chinese to me.
2% compared to last year, whereas Teslas are down 50%.
Tesla sales are slumping in Australia. In January, deliveries were down by more than 30% over the same period last year. That's according to data from the Electric Vehicle Council, and it makes it the car maker's worst month here since July 2023.
If you think you're having a bad day, maybe you spilled coffee on your laptop or stepped in a puddle with brand new shoes, just spare a thought for Elon Musk, the man who's often mistaken for Trump's unofficial chief innovation officer, or as some cheekily call
that
him,
man in the
President
pocket.
Musk, is watching his empire nosedive thanks to a little thing called tariffs.
See, you say President Musk. They say President Donald Trump, they President Musk.
And no, it's not just a minor dip. It's a full-on global freefall. At first, you might think, oh, it's just Canada giving him a hard time.
No, all countries,
worldwide.
man.
Tesla sales, struggling, Starlink, feeling the heat.
Yeah, up
For
in
a
that
guy who
terrorist on the
practically
boat.
runs the tech playground, this is a disaster of cosmic proportions.
If you hate Elon, you're going to want to hear this because it's not
Damn,
getting
look at him.
a lot on TikTok right now. This past Monday in France, one of the largest Tesla dealerships in the country was burned to the ground in what is a suspected attack of arson, destroying over 550,000 euros worth of vehicles overnight.
This just in. Canada's next move. Well, they're going to see our 25% tariff and raise us 100% tariff on Teslas.
What's this I hear? Liquor being removed from all the shelves in Canada that's from the United States.
Ooh.
And Starlink is canceled. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Yeah.
Stick it to the man.
In a move that feels like a
All
financial
they fault, man. Donald Trump and
Canada is
Elon Musk fault.
slapping a 100% tariff on Teslas. Yep, double the price overnight. Imagine walking into a Tesla showroom in Toronto, seeing that Model Y you've been...
And you know, people is trying to get rid of their Teslas. They say it's hard to get rid of them. It's people trying to get rid of them. It's people that changing they one dude, he was driving a Tesla, but he changed his symbols and stuff to an Audi car, y'all. he put an Audi symbol up there. We still know that's a Tesla.
eyeing, and then realizing it costs as much as a small house.
Ooh.
Needless to say, that's not great for business. And just when Musk thought things couldn't get worse, Canada went ahead and canceled a massive Starlink contract, one that was supposed to provide internet to remote areas. That deal was a big win for Musk's satellite internet venture, and now it's vanished into thin air. Meanwhile, back in China, Tesla is struggling despite an 80% surge in electric vehicle popularity. While the rest of the EV industry is thriving, Tesla's sales and shipments are plummeting. Chinese automakers like BYD are producing high-quality EVs at lower prices, and Tesla's once loyal customer base is shrinking fast. And then there's the growing anti-Tesla sentiment. Whether it's calls for boycotts or consumers simply preferring local brands, Tesla isn't the first choice it used to be. Musk, who once thrived on chaos, is now realizing that not all chaos is profitable. The same trade war that was supposed to make America's economy great again is now making his supply chain a living nightmare. All of this has Musk scrambling. He's reportedly begging Trump to rethink his tariff war. Because, surprise, the consequences weren't quite what they expected. The tariffs are now biting into his empire.
The premier for Ontario, Doug Ford, said he is ripping up the contract with Starlink, saying, quote, end quote, "We'll be ripping up the province's contract with Starlink. Ontario doesn't do business with people hell-bent on destroying our economy." Goddamn right.
You're right.
You know, listen,
You're right.
this was the myth that we told ourselves for a long time, right? That if we have good economic relationships with people, we'll have peace. We'll have prosperity.
Yep.
And as long as everybody does that, yeah, that's what happens. 66 million to a piece of shit like Elon Musk.
That ain't that.
400 billion in the bank.
That ain't that too. But it's a start.
But it is nice to see that the first victim of Donald Trump's insanity.
It's a start, baby.
Who put him in power.
Yep.
Tesla stock is down 29% over the last month alone. Now, while part of this is due to the competition from Chinese electric vehicles, a lot of this, I think, is because Elon has really ticked off people in America and abroad by saddling himself up to Donald Trump and Donald Trump's attack on our government and our democracy. Keep in mind that not only is Elon in charge of dismantling things here in America, but he has supported the neo-fascist AfD group in Germany. He supported the far-right Reform UK party in the UK. And he's basically destroyed his own personal brand and destroyed Tesla's brand, and it's showing up.
I don't think he'll ever come back, y'all.
People are hiding the fact that they own a Tesla by putting other cars' insignias over the Tesla logo.
See what I'm talking about right there, y'all.
Afford a new car because the market is horrendous. You get decals to cover the Tesla markers as per these images. Oh, also, the Tesla stock dropped below $1 trillion, in part because the EU/UK has specifically refrained from buying Tesla cars. Their sales are down like 50%, despite electric vehicle sales in that area going up.
Picture, yo, you know, mostly wealthy people, yo, if you lose $1 trillion, oh, I know that hitting him hard, yo. I know he feeling that, yo. He probably in the closet somewhere crying right now. He losing a lot of money, and it's worldwide, global.
37%. And that's also in part because China's electric cars are doing really good.
And they 10 times better her too.
Cars that China makes, especially and specifically the electric vehicle ones, go look that up. Because you will very quickly understand why they are not allowed to sell cars in the U.S.
Because they make all the money.
They would dominate the car industry, mostly the electric vehicles, but the car industry in general. The price, the quality, what they offer in it, oh my God.
A growing number of countries are taking a stand against Tesla, not just as a rejection of the brand, but as a political statement against Trump's aggressive trade policies. Nations that once welcomed Tesla with open arms are now slamming the door shut, standing in solidarity against the economic strong-arming that Trump is trying to impose. Europe is saying nope, imposing stricter regulations and looking toward homegrown EV manufacturers. China, once a goldmine for Tesla, has flipped the script, now producing more affordable, high-tech electric vehicles that are outpacing Tesla in both innovation and price.
It should be like that in the first place.
Isn't just at the government level. On the streets, people are making their anger known.
Yep.
Reports of Tesla vandalism are on the rise, as frustrated citizens refuse to support a company led by the man who helped usher a wannabe dictator back into power. Smashed windows, spray-painted insults, even Tesla's getting flipped. It's clear that Tesla has become
I thought that car was
more than just a
bulletproof.
car brand.
They
It's
tore
now
that car
a
up.
symbol of political division. The message is loud and clear. Musk's political alliances are costing him big time. Once seen as an untouchable tech visionary, he's now scrambling as his empire crumbles.
Like he should.
The world is moving on, and for the first time in a long time, it's moving forward without him.
Ever since Elon jumped into his position as head of the President's Department of Government Efficiency, there has been a huge drop in Tesla stock. And that's because Republicans think he has too much unchecked power. Did you hear what I said? That
Y'all ain't get that when he first came into the office, yo. He spoke more than Donald Trump. Y'all should have said something then, right then and there. That don't make no sense, y'all. That don't make no sense, y'all. It take a couple of months for you to realize that.
That's because Republicans thinks he has too much unchecked power.
He do.
So why are the Republicans so worried about Elon and his unchecked power? It's because the sheer amount of jobs that have been lost in the last 2 weeks are literally unimaginable.
Different countries turning their back on Tesla isn't just about cars. It's about power, politics, and a global reckoning with Elon Musk's empire. Tesla was once the golden child of the EV revolution, the sleek, futuristic brand that symbolized progress. But now, it's becoming the face of backlash against Trump's economic agenda, and Musk is finding out the hard way that political alliances can come at a steep price. Europe is distancing itself, prioritizing local automakers while tightening regulations that make Tesla's dominance harder to maintain. Canada just went nuclear, slapping a 100% tariff on Teslas, making them so expensive they might as well be collector's items. And then there's China itself, where electric cars are thriving, just not Teslas. While the demand for EVs has shot up by 80%, Tesla's sales are taking a nosedive as homegrown brands like BYD and NIO deliver better, cheaper alternatives. But here's where it gets even messier. The backlash isn't just happening in boardrooms and trade policies, it's hitting the streets. Reports of Tesla vandalism are increasing, with frustrated citizens taking out their anger on the cars themselves. It's a clear message. They're done supporting a brand tied to a man who helped put a wannabe dictator back in power. And the irony, Musk, the master of disruption, is now being disrupted. The same tariffs that...
So Elon Musk was... I see why Donald Trump is on Elon Musk. A lot of people saying Elon Musk was the one that helped Donald Trump get into the office to becoming the president. He helped him become a president. I believe that, yo. He rich. He can pay people to do certain things.
That were supposed to protect American businesses are now gutting Tesla's supply chain. The same free speech absolutism Musk championed is now fueling an anti-Tesla wave across the world. For once, the chaos isn't working in his favor. So, what happens next? Can Musk course correct and rebuild Tesla's global standing, or is this the beginning of the company's long, slow downfall? One thing's
I'm thinking coming back.
The road ahead isn't looking smooth, and
the thing about it, yo, it's so bad that now Elon Musk got to wear a bulletproof vest, yo. That's how much threats he got, y'all. Now for us, from his own people threatening him, y'all. His own people. Anywhere he go, he got to wear a bulletproof vest and he got to have security now. Who want to live a life like that? You was the one of the rich. Well, you is the richest man in the world, and you want to live a life like that? It don't make no sense, yo. These times are different from back in the days, y'all. People could do a lot more stuff than they could do back in the days now. You ain't gonna be running over people like you used to back in the days. But y'all let me know in the comment how y'all feel about this, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. I see you when I see you. Peace. I'm out.